comes the axe! Prove yourself!
Brewmaster Wisp seems to be pretty good at being able to pressure, but Ramses trying to go for the Spirit Siphon onto FY. FY's still going to challenge Ramses here. He thinks he can actually do this when the Fairy Fire is pretty close. They managed to get the Hex out on the Brewmaster, slowing down the damage on Ramses, and he will survive, getting the first blood onto FY.
Interesting. Io had a salve that he popped like in the middle of two enemy heroes. He was not going to get any real regen from that one, and was heavily punished for it. And we'll lose Death Prophet to the neutrals, just to self-deny. Nothing much to it.
Solo, though, is going to get dove underneath the tower. They will be able to pick up that kill at the same time. Offset this laning phase by running around and getting himself some kills. And Roger all of a sudden discovers that maybe he had a little bit of rune luck. Will end up dying.
Nicely played. Doesn't go for that extra +1. He just wants to get back to mid as soon as possible.
Chalice slows him down. The help of FY, they certainly can just keep running at Solo. He does have a mango. Turn around with the Earth Spike. It's coming up in a second. Buys himself enough time. FY had to jump away. He does have a tether to come in. If Chalice spots Solo once again, if you spot him for a moment, they have the Bloodseeker vision as well. There's no way for Solo to get away. Bloodseeker at the top lane is going for the kill onto the... Oh, barely gets it onto the Disruptor. Gets a little bit of heal. The axes come out. Blood right, big hit. Pasha trying to kill X-Nova, but the Voodoo Restoration is keeping both.
A team used to kind of coming out on top of this part of the game.
Ramses slowed down by the Spirit's hit by the clap. He's going to die again here. The Earth Spike comes out. They're going to try and finish off FY. Maybe Ramses can actually run away from Chalice. Gets one more hit. Sleight of Fist comes in. Maybe once again making some rotations. He said, screw the mid lane. That's not my home anymore. I am all over the map from now on.
Back at top, Roger's being run at, and he does not have a TP scroll out of this one. Ame can't really chase through the kinetic field, however.
Oh, is he going to go for the glimpse play? He does have a glimpse coming up, and now Ramses is here. He does not have a Spirit Siphon. Glimpse back. Still silenced up. TP out. Ame. Oh, it's going to be close, but he can't quite make it.
When you go for
he doesn't die in the process of defending his tower, that's going to be okay, but that's why Roger's going to come in with the kinetic field, run him down the Spirit Siphon. He does have magic stick charges, but he can't juke in the trees thanks to the vision from Thunderstrike. With the shackles, they're going to be able to catch Solo here. Ame is going to go for this kill. The OD is here with the imprisonment. They're going to be able to catch him with the Hex. Imprisonment up. Solo, 4 seconds for the Earth Spike. Can he just run down Ame? Ame commits to try and kill Solo and tries to go for the kill, but do the same while still chilling out with Chalice in the bottom lane. If they go for a gank on him, he can tether mid lane. Nova is going to be canceled. And Imprisonment should finish him off. No, not quite enough. So instead, it's going to be Roger who takes that kill over the bottom lane. They do manage to run into the Wisp first. And Brewmaster, well, what's he going to do? He's going to pop his ultimate. Kinetic Field's going to spot him out. He tries to put himself next to Solo, and it's close with one crit. Not quite enough. He gets sent back to where he once was.
That's a Primal Split and everything in mid lane. TP out from... Should have perhaps just gave away his life there.
Exorcism, oh boy, FY and X-Nova just run straight into that one. They do have a glimpse in a second for the Bloodseeker kill. Glimpse him back into the roar. Should be a pretty easy 1-2-3 with the Finger of Death. It makes Ame incredibly get the glimpse. Roger's going to spot FY, pull him back into that kinetic field. Now with the Static Storm, but Child's going to come in, hits a good clap. Now with his ultimate double, triple Remnant onto the two supports. They both get blown up, and FY will barely survive. Now they're going to try and catch some more heroes in the back line. Ramses, he gets thrown up in the tornado, but they want the OD, or no? They're just going to go for the kill onto Ramses. Spirit Siphon onto one of the pandas. Won't keep him alive. Ame.
Last hit, X-Nova sneaking in behind.
Oh, Pasha's going to cut down the trees and route X-Nova from the side. They blow him up. Chalice is going to TP in, but Solo, he's ready to go with the instant disables in the back line. They do have a relocate coming in, but no one hits them both with a big ultimate. Now they've got the control of the OD as well. Maybe trying to jump away with the Remnant. Solo gets away from some of these heroes. Chalice finally managed to pop that ultimate, but who's he going to go for? He's still trying to track down Solo. Just pick up a 5-position support for this team fighting ultimate. That's just not going to feel right. He does manage to get the kill, but can he actually get out 3 seconds? All his pandas are dead before that time. Nice. But they just control of the Bloodseeker. Bloodright going down. Pasha has to walk out of it a little bit further. Roger's going to take the damage instead, but Primal Roar comes out, and the Finger of Death. Ame's dead. Pasha only at half HP, can keep on fighting. X-Nova's next on the list. He's going to try and TP away, but no one is here as well. Virtus.pro just squad up all of a sudden. Turn around and take down LGD top lane. Oh, maybe almost caught Ramses, but now he's going to go pull back into his doom. Roger helps, nor does he have Primal Split.
Might need to be careful, but no Spirit Siphon charges
Back
left.
to bottom lane. FY's dead. No one TPs.
This is kind of often the guy tanking these smoke ganks is running into.
They're still going to find Pasha. Pasha tried to poke his head out, thinking maybe they could sandwich this lineup, but instead they're going to run into a Brewmaster Ultimate with Relocate.
Next wave, he's getting scattered out by a Hulk though.
Can they do anything about it? They're going to jump forward, manage to get the Primal Roar, and with pure damage to the OD, they rip apart maybe.
Nicely played.
Nova. Chalice. See you later, X-Nova. No Primal Split, nothing. I'm just going to leave you behind. And that's fine, because Fenrir's getting a good push in at the top lane. Meanwhile, jump in from the Ember Sphere with a TP out of the Wisp, and now Ramses on top of maybe. Not only does he miss out on the kill, he gives away 754 gold. Oh no!
Kill. Oh man.
Ame, he's gonna get dunked on real quickly, gets the heal from FY, keeps him alive a little bit longer, but the finger death is huge. Chalice, though, can still clean up both of these supports. With the Brewmaster, he'll take on the Lion. Primal Roar coming in. FY gonna get controlled up by Pasha, has to run away from that Witch Doctor. Still, though, he's maledicted. More damage coming out from the Brewmaster. He's dead. Disruptor did get run down by maybe, so.
Get those good initiations.
Oh, the tether was up in a half a second, but half a second is all it takes for Solo to get that instant disable.
Out of it as they do save the IO while smoked up, as we'll see VP.
Oh, they got the roar. Maybe tries to TP away, bit sloppy against a team like Virtus.pro. The axes hit him. 2 seconds, blink away, it's coming. Oh, Pasha missed him. There was that instant guaranteed evasion thanks to the passive of the Brewmaster, so Pasha couldn't actually get a right click in to stomp that Blink Dagger. Try and challenge with his BKB, put some threat into Ramses or something. The tier 3 is going to go down. The Blood Right, that's a lot of damage on Ramses now. With a Rupture down on him, if they can actually blow him up, and a big heal comes out, and Ramses going to be able to stay alive. No one's quite low, though. He does have that Agent Swami, leaves him alive, focused on Ramses, who no longer has that cheese to be able to get himself up. Now, with all that extra movement speed, he can chase down some extra heroes. It's going to be Solo trying to TP away. Too much damage from Ame. Go next. Spirit damage, so that's going to be his Aegis, and that's going to be his second life as well. I don't see how he's possibly going to be able to make it out of here a second time, because there's too much AoE damage. You just can't blink away against this Flame Guard. Tries to get over to the other side of the cliff, but a Remnant from Baby will quickly follow him. Didn't blink disable. It's going to be tough to beat if they can get the Scythe, and they got another instant blink disable with Solo. So
what will VP find?
No one. We'll find X-Nova. They may have denied the regen rune. Oh, they're going to be able to find more. Get the pullback here with the Hex onto FY. That's going to be both the supports dead. One of them buys back. Now Ame comes in with a Rupture onto Roger and starts right-clicking the other support. That's going to be Solo, who ends up going down. Ramses with his okay, roar out onto Chalice. Now they're trying to win the Static Storm onto Somnus. Maybe he's in big time trouble. No one sees his opportunity. Drops a hammer on him. Ame, he can't possibly fight no one either. He has to use that extra movement speed to run away from the team fight. LGD do not have the buybacks necessary. Maybe Chalice, with his big pandas, can actually fight some of this one. He's going to be able to bring this down pretty damn fast. They've got Blood Rage as well. LGD is fearless. There is going to be a Static Storm inside of this pit. That is danger zone. No one's going to come in. Immediately starts targeting some of these heroes. They do manage to get the relocate out, but Ame, he'll be the one taken out with the Primal Roar. Baby's going to go for the back line. Does manage to take out Roger. Pasha is quite low as well. Next, Nova, he's trying to get away from no one right now. He does have Maledict on him. He can't deal with the Brewlings. That is a wealth of damage that he can't possibly match. And
I was just looking, there was like 6 heroes who are level 24.
Oh, he jumps in on Solo and does manage to get out the Primal Split. He just wants to kill one of these supports, but he won't be able to find Solo. Maybe he gets Roger, but that's hard.
I'm not sure about this Brewmaster ultimate.
Okay, they're actually going to try and follow this one up. They get the Rupture onto Ramses now. He's going to pop the Exorcism and just try and stand and fight, but Ame, he's dealing out so much damage. Does manage to get a lot of Spirit Siphon, heal out with the Glimmer Cape as well. He stays invis, and Ame is now out of his BKB, so he has to back up. Solo pop back. But LGD still want to try and take this fight. Managed to get the silence onto Solo. Now the jump in from Chalice. He has another Primal Split in just 3 seconds. Time the Primal Roar onto him. No one pops BKB, but he's ruptured up. He needs to be able to get this damage onto Chalice to make sure that Primal Split doesn't go down. He does manage to kill him. FY couldn't save him with the relocate away, but now he no longer has the BKB. He's a bit exposed to some of this magic damage, so he has to Primal Split himself. And no one imprisoned, jumping away. Is at half HP. Ame wants to be able to track him down, slowed down by the Spirit Siphon, but Ame getting closer and closer. Again, in prison, but it's going to be maybe. You manage to capture him instead. Ramsey surrounded by heroes time and time again. He has nobody to be able to help him out. No one's dead for 2 minutes, so it's all up to Ramsey to somehow get away, and that's just not going to happen.